contains 19 micronutrients, including folic acid and vitamin B12, which help reduce birth defects in babies.
Pregnacare, helping produce healthy Nigerian babies and moms. Available now in all good pharmacies.
Pregnacare. Update. Here's the gist. New Good Mama detergent delivers express cleaning and fragrance boosters for extra freshness. All in a freshening pack made for your upgrade. Try it today.
Good Mama, the washing is fast.
Good Mama, my fabric is smelling fresh.
Good Mama, express cleaning.
Good Mama, my laundry reason to smile. There's a reason she's a good mama. Express cleaning, extra fresh.
Yeah, so this is Jolly Johnny on the streets. How well do you know Maggi chicken flavor? Oh yeah, spell celery.
Celery. Celery.
Bros, you want turn to salary? Okay, spell turmeric.
Turmeric.
Yes, so
turmeric.
Correct. 1 carton of Maggi chicken flavor for you.
Maggi chicken flavor with onions, celery, and turmeric. My game changer.
Whether you're flying for a family celebration or a much-needed reunion, fly Emirates and start your holiday on board. Explore up to 6,500 channels of entertainment, including live sport. Stay connected with onboard Wi-Fi. Enjoy special meals and toys for kids and relax in comfort with world-class service all the way. Choose from over 150 destinations, including Dubai, India, the UK and USA. Book now at emirates.com. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
Hey, Omo! See package! This is what I call full house.
Yes, sir. That's me.
Huh? Who's talking about you? I'm talking about this Peak Yogurt Drink Full House pack in your hand.
The Peak Yogurt Drink 1 liter Full House pack with more refreshment contains fresh cow milk. Share and enjoy full house goodness filled with essential vitamins and minerals. Peak. Reach for your peak.
Whether you're buying smoky jollof from your favorite spot in Ikeja, shopping online for your latest styles, or booking your next getaway to Dubai, MasterCard gives you the freedom to pay your way. Insert, tap, swipe, or click. So many options, yet so easy with layers of security protecting every payment. Your money stays safe.
From Danfo to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for a MasterCard today. MasterCard, safe, convenient, priceless.
This is where it all connects, all in one place.
Federal government says it is winning the war on terrorism.
Our president is there. This promise will never come to pass.
That he feels somewhat insecure just by the measure of his money.
Most of us don't even know the nooks and crannies.
Imagine a world without communication, a world without emergency calls, disconnected businesses, and unreachable families. Hello? Can anyone hear me? This is the reality we face when telecommunications masts and fiber optic cables are vandalized. These telecommunications assets are the lifeline of our communities. They keep us connected, informed, and safe. Every act of vandalism is a blow to our businesses, our banks, our schools, our hospitals. Let's stand together. Let's protect our networks. Dial 622 from any network or send an email protect@ncc.gov.ng to report any suspicious activity around telecommunications infrastructure. Our connection, our responsibility. This message is brought to you by the Mobile Network Operators and Towercos in collaboration with Nigerian Communications Commission.
Learn boss-level gameplay on YouTube with MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Binge your favorite gameplays till you master every move. Enjoy play-along clips with your faves and challenge runs like never before till you become the numero uno of gaming. See more, be more, spend less. Get over 4 hours of YouTube streaming for just 250 Naira or 10 hours for 600 Naira on the MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Dial star 312 star 800 hash to start today and go make a difference.
The player of the year for 2023.
We have never shielded or supported any.
From more news to more talk.
and more voices.
I thought to myself, where is the renewed hope?
This president is one of the best that have happened to Nigeria.
APC opposition lists expectations for next INEC chair.
Dailies today on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info Lagos. Good morning to you. Welcome to the second part of Dailies today. Yes, we're reaching you live from our studios on Etimian Crescent, Victoria Island. I am Sheriff Quadry.
Wow, I'm Jimi Disu. Good morning.
Yes, indeed. You can watch this show on Facebook. You can also watch on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3. Search for that. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch. And please do drop your comment as we take the stories one after the other. Let's start with page 5 of the Vanguard newspaper. Shatima heads to Kebbi as Tinubu vows rescue of kidnapped students.
Thank you very much, Sheriff.
Sir.
I'm surprised and I'm shocked that we have a situation that has almost the magnitude of the Chibok girls. Very soon, maybe the whole world will be asking, where are these Kebbi girls? And our president just jets off to South Africa or wherever he's going without even making a whistle stop at Kebbi. I don't know. Part of the when things like this happen, we don't expect that if the president goes, he's going to be able to retrieve the girls and so on. But at the very least, it will be a form of motivation to the troops on ground that the commander-in-chief, when these things are done, they are done really for optics and as a source of encouragement. Rather, he sent, he asked, I don't want to use the word sent, he asked Shetima to visit Kebbi State today to sympathize with the state. Shetima is not the commander-in-chief. He is. And he didn't say that, okay, as I'm going to South Africa, I want to hand over to Shetima so that we'll know that Shetima is the commander-in-chief. All these little things are about. I don't want to go along that road yesterday. He also sent his condolences to the military over the death of gallant soldiers and Brigadier General Musa Uba, who paid the ultimate service while on active duty. I saw the video. I'd like to beg that please, I'd like to be excluded from those videos. It was the most gory sight. I would like to be, I don't have the hearts for such things. So I'd like to plead with people to leave me out of that kind of circulation. May the soul of that, the brigadier, rest in peace. A visit to Kebbi today would also have afforded the president to personally address and get it live done. Instead of maybe today now you open the TV and find 2 hours of Wiki ranting and raving, it would have been an opportunity for the president to also address his troops directly. We've seen things like this happen before in other countries. The president will go smartly. They will give him a camouflage or whatever. He addressed some troops, but it's linked up, and they can now address the troops and motivate them. Because the video I saw yesterday was a complete downer. With the Kebbi thing, it's a complete downer. The troops need to be motivated. But our president thought otherwise and headed to, if he got to South Africa, whatever he did late, it wouldn't matter. Indeed, it could be en route. It could be en route. This is the president. He owns the plane. He's not catching British Airways flights or whatever. He owns the plane. And anyway, so that is the Chief of Army Staff yesterday also directed troops of Operation Fansan Yama to leave no stone unturned in the ongoing search and rescue. So anyway, that's the bulk of what we have here. There's a story about how things happened. You can check up in the Vanguard if you want to read the story. And the Chief of Army Staff has ordered the troops that you must fight day and night to make sure that the girls are brought back. I don't think the implication of these girls matter. I don't think it has caught on yet. It's going to be an international embarrassment and indictment for the president if care is not taken and these girls are not brought back. He should put a phone call through to Jonathan and ask the kind of embarrassment he faced with the Chibok girls. Anyway, that's as much as we can take here. If you're interested in how everything went down, you might want to pick up a copy of the Vanguard.
Indeed. Let's go to our next story this morning. It's on the page 8 of the Vanguard newspaper. PDP leadership tussle, Weekday governors clash as police fire tear gas.
I'd said that I'm going to start very soon a series where I'll say that our leaders need adults in the room. Because what played out yesterday in the PDP on both sides show that a lot of the adults we have in this country in the political space are not even fit to be in kindergarten. Because the physical encounter that took place at the headquarters, what has it now produced? On both sides. Makinde first of all went there, then Makinde went there, then at some point Wike came. Look at it, says Mohammed Makinde blocked Wike's car. Like two kids not even in university. Block this one came with thugs, that one came with thugs, the tear gas, this one, tear gas, that one. These are the people that want to rule 220 million Nigerians in 2027. It just shows, and to crown it all, the chairman of what's the name of that chairman of the one of the chairmen of the PDP, he then called on Trump.
That's
Turaki. He called on Trump to come and help save democracy in Nigeria. Immediately my mind went back to the 10 Commandments, which I watch once in a while. You know, at the time when the Israelites, when Moses got so frustrated, he said to Pharaoh, and the Israelites didn't go, he said, from your mouth, it is from your mouth that the movement for our freedom will come. And so when I heard yesterday, my mind went back to that. When I heard Turaki calling on the American president, I just chuckled because it's not the American president you are calling upon. You know that and I know that. So from their mouth, maybe Nigerians will be set free from this political, let me just be careful with my words, these politicians. That's a safer bit. It's from our mouth that our freedom will come. You're not calling, Trump is not going to come here. We know who can save us from the politicians. We don't desire it. But it's from their mouth that the savior, somebody who will save this country, the process that will save this country might come. Because he was most disgraceful. And the president himself shouldn't be too happy with what is going on. There was Obasanjo for 8 years. There was Jonathan for 8 years. None of them tried to decimate the other party. They concentrated on doing the best that they could and going to win the election anyhow. Abi? But it is not to the credit of the APC that almost all the parties are. We know the role people are playing. Wike's role is enough for you to see. They did the hand of Esau and the hand of.
I have no idea what that is.
The hand of Jacob and the hand of Anyway, I think that most people would know that at the very least, to put it mildly, people like Wike are being prodded by the APC, or at least encouraged by the APC. And let us see where all that is going to lead. You know, Trump is going to come and save us here. If the politicians fail, we know what will happen next. This is becoming a repeat of what happened in 1963. And we should all try to see and hope that it doesn't go that route. But it is very difficult for us to say in this country that we are happy to continue the way we are. So we call on the politicians one more time. And Blade has said it here. Do not provoke the unexpected. Do you know what it is for the leader of Nigeria's, what would have been Nigeria's leading party, to call on America to come and save democracy here. Abba. These people form our leaders, I don't know. We need adults in the room, in all honesty. What was the point of all that bravado going to the PDP headquarters? And by 2 o'clock, they had vacated it. Meanwhile, they had tear gas people, injured some people. They had gone to bring thugs from both sides. They had gone to bring policemen, the 2 sets of policemen, both under the Inspector General. Nigeria is in confusion. Weekday's guards also helped to get inside the place. In the process, there were governors there with immunity. They were put back and so on and so forth. They couldn't conduct themselves like full-grown adults that we expect. And you want these people on both sides to continue to run this country? Heaven help Nigeria. There's very little reaction. But just like it was said in the Bible, it is from their mouths that the solution to this country will come. I place that. I have the... do I have God's mandate?
I don't know. How am I supposed to know that?
I'm going to have a meeting with that. I'm not Adeboye. Who will I? Suleiman.
Which of the Suleiman now?
The one that said that if you look at your wristwatch, you see alert there. What's it?
I think that's Suleiman, yes.
That is becoming a joke, honestly. Yeah.
Do you think there will be opposition in 2027? I mean, maybe it's too early to start looking at it, but looking at what is playing out, SDP down, Labour Party down, PDP down, the ADC that, they are still struggling.
Am I allowed to give my honest opinion?
It depends.
My answer is it depends.
Okay.
If I'm not, but I will give it because it's on record that you asked me, so I will give it. Yes. Let me tell you, if we continue along this path, the political situation will implode and then explode. Mark my words, if we continue along this path, it's a matter of looking at history, looking at the trajectory of history. And I've lived through it. How old was I in 1966? I was 11. Abi? Yes, I was 11. So I've lived through it. I've lived through various, to put it bluntly, I've lived through coup plots and things like that, Shagari, and I've seen it all through. And whilst we do not wish for it, with every passing day, it's becoming more and more of a possibility. Let us be honest with ourselves and just get it right. Maybe there was a coup scare. We still don't have a solution to it. They think there's a brawl, public brawl between a minister and a military officer. The government doesn't make any statement for or against any one of them. What does that tell you? Is this the way to play? What example? Look at full-grown adults, men in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. Look at them yesterday. Is that how to run the country? So if care is not taken, and that's why I went biblical, because it just occurred to me that what is going on? And if you've been very, very observant, very, very observant, there's something that is brewing. Like Bob Marley said, the natural mystic. If you listen carefully, you will hear. How does Kelvin put it? He says that the something in error, that they graduate in error. It goes from one error to the other. A situation that is almost like that of the Chibok girls, and the president hops on a plane and goes to South Africa. Is that what's going to solve the problem here? Look at all the problems he has left behind, unattended to. Let's face it. We have politicians who, what is all on the mind of almost all of them is how to remain in power and how to make more money. That's why you have all the crisscrossing. Look at the number of people that have crossed carpets. It's unprecedented. Something is wrong. Are they being blackmailed? Somebody said they are offering the governors money. There is no money, like Sanusi said. If you've been a governor, no money should shake you.
Yeah.
How much money do you want to have? So there is more to it. Are they being blackmailed? So if that is what's going on, I would like to say and put everybody on notice that If care is not taken, this whole situation will implode, and 2077 might not be a reality. Yesterday at the judges' conference,
yes,
there was on your mandate research judges' conference, and we didn't hear the record of anybody walking out in anger, in protest. God bless Ganifa Wahimi. It would never happen when he was alive. That you'll be playing on your mandate research stand.
What's the implication of that?
I don't.
I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking.
You know, answer the question yourself.
What's the implication of it?
The implication is far and wide. And if you want us to end this program now, to go and take Kofi's time, I'll start listening it for you.
Let's have a few.
Let's have it.
Let's
have it. No, I think it's well known to people. There are other stories there that I'd like to. It's well known to people, and if you want, I can devote an hour sometime next week and go into. In fact, because of what you have said, that anthem. It wasn't sung though. It was played in symphony. Yeah. The band, yes, and I think a few people voiced it over. I think the judges themselves were caught
unawares, but they didn't react. Did you see any reaction?
They didn't react. And I expected, I'm sorry to say this, but when things come to a head like this, I expected the CDA to have made a mention of it, either to have written to the Inspector General, if it was a police band, that this is not a house of politics, this is a house of justice. Maybe she will still react. I don't know.
Should there have been a reaction by now?
There should have been a reaction by now. Don't you know the meaning of... Look, we keep saying this in euphemism, but one day we will have to state where exactly we are headed. Because the world has gone through this before. And the man who put the world through this was not a soldier, he was a politician. The flag of his country, the anthem, everything, the same cause as it happened in the 40s is what is happening now. That's why, and I am sure there are people who have sworn that will not happen. That's why we have to be very careful. We have a man in the saddle, I'm sorry to say, whose main focus is how to remain in the saddle. His main focus, day in, day out, is how to remain in the saddle. And we are the ones suffering for it. It has gotten to a point now where, look at you heard from the biggest, what used to be Africa's biggest party, is calling on. You remember there was a senator who did the same thing, Ben Bruce, some years back. He said, I phoned the American ambassador. That's it again.
We're streaming live on Facebook. We're also live on YouTube. If you like to watch and drop a comment, the engagement there is on another level right now. So you can go join the engagement on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can be. Don't bother. Don't. Nigeria Info 99.3.
Somebody. What's his name again? Somebody there, Landry or something. He's saying that I should use my brain. It's up to you. You young people, you don't know what we have seen. That's why you have this kind of reaction. And this is not a time for support. This is not a time to support. This is a time for you to think of yourself and think of your future. It's not a time to support A against B or B against A. That's not the issue. You should think of your future.
So let me add to that. Unfortunately, this is not derogatory in a way. Unfortunately, most of our young people don't have the capacity to do that. Unfortunately,
yes, and it's because,
and that was intentional it was deliberate by the elite. Who made sure that.
Recently, I heard that, and I haven't had time to contribute to this. Recently, I heard that the government now wants to raise people in their local language. That would work in somebody.
It's been reversed.
Back again to English.
Back to English, yes. It was done It was done, I think, in 2022.
Yes.
Just at the primary level. Then Alausa came out last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
That the result they got indicated that the mother tongue thing wasn't working.
It was a ploy by the elites to keep. They will send their kids to private schools and on to universities abroad. We don't have a national language. So if you started with ABT, BTB, Ogun, Yokulobe, that's what that's the language you use all the way you get up to university level.
No, I think primary 6 or so.
Well, primary 6, what are you going to use to do common entrance? Mm-hmm. It should be in how many languages? When you want to copy other people, you think deeply. The Chinese do it because they have a national language. Your national language doesn't have to be English. But the children of the poor will go singing ABT, BTB, Ogun, Yokulobe. The children of the elite will go to private schools. They go to Corona, all these schools and all this. From there, they go to schools abroad. What does that tell you? And the national language will remain English.
So think, young people. Think. Think. Let's go on.
I feel so sorry for them.
The Guardian is next. Page 4. Military veterans make Tinubu's December support scheme list.
Okay, so this is a story here. The wife of the president has announced that military veterans will be among the beneficiaries of this year's nationwide elderly support scheme, which I think is nice. But there is a problem. Do not turn our veterans. Our veterans are not beggars. Pay them their due first. You still have old soldiers you have not paid. Old soldiers who served in the military. You have not paid them their due. Now you say that they are going to have a veterans elderly support scheme. Pay them their dues. Don't turn people into beggars. It's the same thing that happens across. You have a governor. He doesn't do what he's supposed to do. Then his wife will say she has one support program or whatever to support the poor. Are we going to make our people permanent beggars? Before you talk about making military veterans, they don't want welfare. They want their due. They want to be honored. A man who fought in 1968 in the Civil War, as of today, 2025, hasn't got his dues. Pay him his due. If you then want to give support, so be it. This beggarly attitude, I think we must find a way to get rid of it. And that's my reaction to this. There's one more story there. Can we make it?
Yes, we can. We can do one more story here. Lagos begins clearance of Tejo Show market is in the Guardian as well.
Oh, okay, this is just as an announcement. The government is going to, let me put it in plain language. It's government, as of today, Lagos State government is going to descend on Tejo Show market. So if you have whatever there, you might, if you have a market there, whatever, please take note. And also, there's another story here where the clerics ask Ogun State Governor Abiodun, local government boss, to fix the deplorable roads of Egbado Road. The roads in Ogun, there's been constant complaint, but I saw somewhere one of the skit, I don't know whether it was a skit or not, and the governor says every time he hears it, he's chuckled because he knows he has fixed the roads, which we know he has not. Yes, he said, I laugh because those of us here know that I've fixed the road. I must say that the guy, to put it bluntly, is very unserious. And he doesn't know what governance is. I have an advice for the Ogun State people. Go and send a letter to Asiwaju that he will not vote for APC in the presidential election unless he tells his beloved son to tie your roads and get the place. You will see that it will be done quickly. Don't bother telling him because he doesn't seem to understand. Find a way to tell the president himself that you will not vote for him unless this gentleman makes life better for you. Then you will see that he will sit up. Good morning.
Okay.
We finished.
No, we're not. Sell all government refineries is an editorial in the Vanguard.
Well, I'm sure you two agree with that. With the kind of money that we put, even in this government, that we've put in the repairs of the refineries, and nothing has really happened. I wonder, I'm Minister for Petroleum, I wonder what explanation he has for all the monies we have spent in reviving the refineries and they haven't come on board yet. Who was it that we were thinking the other day who the Minister for Petroleum is?
We don't know. I mean, I don't. There was no announcement as to who the Minister of Petroleum.
If you don't know, I don't know.
We were trying to figure it out, like who. Yeah.
If you don't know, I don't know.
So, talking about our last story this morning, Nigerian varsity lecturers on same salary for 15 years. Asu.
Yeah, that's. So you can know what it's all about. Let me quickly say, the Academic Staff Union yesterday lamented that what he said was the stagnation of his members, claiming that Nigerian university lecturers have been on the same salary for the past 15 years. Our political office holders, it gets revised every 2 years. Our judges, well, now you can know maybe why you had on your mandate to stand. They are well taken care of. Our doctors and lecturers and others have been bound to the Philistines. Good luck to Nigeria.
Good luck to Nigeria. We have to go. Yes, we have to go. Lagos, thank you for being a part of the show this morning. You can rewatch the entire show again on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.2. But he's back at 9 for the Agony Day on Daily Digest. Say hey on Nigeria. Coffee returns in a moment.
Just imagine, say this obodo was so where to communicate with your people no just day. Plus, where you no fit even shout for head. Business go they jam like hold up for Oshodi, and family they find each other like needle for inside sand. Now waiting they happen with this. Anytime they vandalize our telecom mast and fiber optic cables. All this telecom equipment no be ordinary pole and wire. Now our lifetime, now be this so. Them they connect us, them they inform us, and they protect us. If them break them, no be only signal go vanish. Schools, hospitals, banks, and even your small POS business they collect. Make we join body protect our network. If you see any our report am sharp. Dial 622 or send email go protect@ncc.gov.ng. If everybody guide the port, soup no go burn. Our connection, our responsibility. This message now from mobile network operators and tower companies with support from the Nigerian Communications Commission.
Guy, how far? You watch that game?
I did. Oh boy, that goal, eh? Hey.
Make I call you back. My airtime go soon finish. Sorry, I forget I get extra 3 minutes to talk.
I wonder why you hold a cut call. When na MTN better gist you dey use. Me, I still dey enjoy my free 2,100 airtime on top my new MTN SIM.
Yes, so get 3 minutes extra on MTN better gist. Text BG to 312 to collect your own awoof.
The news you need, the conversation you hear, the station you love.
Federal exports hit 371 billion naira amid heavy import reliance.
Resident doctors give federal government 30 days to address doctors' demands.
Jonathan will return to Aso Rock as president, says Professor Jerry Ghana.
Those who actually frustrated him out of office may be so desperate to wish him back.
Workers have a constitutionally afforded right to join unions or not to join.
Madam ADC gives article ultimatum to pick membership card. So it's not even pick his membership card. All these problems.
We are not all we have. They have other things.
Or we're not enough.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Welcome to Nigeria Info, where the news sparks conversation.
When Donald Trump said what he said, why do you think we're here today?
What is the policy of this my government on how to put an end to the war? Rather than telling the government there's a misplaced priority in their governance.
Some people are trying to play politics to the issue as we normally do.
This is your space to listen, share, and be heard. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 8 o'clock. The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
That is at 8 on 99.3 Nigeria Info. President Bola Tinubu has sent Vice President Kashim Shettima to Kebbi State. He'll meet with the government of the state and assure parents of the abducted schoolgirls that they will be rescued quickly. The president also mourned soldiers who died on duty, including Brigadier General Musa Uba in Borno State. Meanwhile, the president will leave Abuja today, Wednesday, for a two-nation trip. He'll be in South Africa and then he'll go to Angola to attend major international summits. His first stop is Johannesburg, South Africa, for the G20 Leaders Summit, holding November 22 and 23. And after that, he'll be flying to Luanda, Angola, for the 7th African European Union Summit. That's the African Union, European Union Summit holding on November 24 and 25. The PDP's new national chairman, Taminu Turaki, is raising alarm